Well, here I am doing a posted video. Um, I talked about the fact that there was a gunman in Mar-a-Lago, and that I believe there's more attempts on Trump's life, or events that are being called attempts on his life, than any other president that I can bring up right now. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just means that the way they handle the news and everything is different. But this cartel boss getting whacked in Mexico seems to have pissed off a lot of people. Hold on a minute. I just screwed everything up. Don't go anywhere. Hopefully I'm still around. You haven't lost me. Alright, I hope you haven't lost me anyhow. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back to where I was. So, yeah, the headline I'm seeing is killing of Mexican drug lord ignites chaos as U.S. tourist shelter in place. And they're saying that it's revenge motivated. I think it's power struggle. Because from what I read about him when they first had put the headline up that he was shot, that he was a real scumbag. So I don't know. Very violent. So I think this is more of it's more of instead of revenge, it's more of a power struggle for him and his people, So that's not always a good thing. That goes on for a while, but that's normal behavior in that society, because they're all greedy. Trump's approval rating with independents, it's a new low ahead of the state of the... You can't measure my opinion, okay? It's so low, it's just not possible. To me, he's the lowest form of life form on the planet right now. So, I have no empathy or anything for that man, or whatever happens to him. But I guess the State of the Union's tomorrow, where he'll be talking about how great he is and how great everything is he's doing, and how great it's going to be when he builds the arch and he gets the ballroom up and all that. Yeah, and maybe he might fit something in there that actually means something, He's more like the Congress. They don't do jack shit anymore. Oh, let's see. She moved to Paris. Got her like that. She's staying. And then my niece wanted to stay in France. I think she should have done it. I don't know whether she should have done it. She's happy what she's doing now. And one of the things that they should be aware of, with these tariffs and everything else, is that people don't like him, and they're not doing anything for the average American. They're just making rich people richer, that's all. Mayor of New York banned travel across New York City due to the blizzard and gives in on a snow day for students. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Record low approval for Trump. I don't think that means much for the president. He's not running for anything, so I don't care what that's where you got to get. You got to understand that he doesn't care. That's the big thing. He doesn't care. Because he's not running for election. So what the hell does he care what you think of him? He's done at the end. And he may talk that he would love to do this again, but I'm telling you, he doesn't have the desire to do that, really. You know, he just doesn't. Let's go over here. Weekends are rather quiet. Oh man, what is with you people? You can't find you couldn't find your NS. That should do it. Yes. This guy Mike Lee wants to fix the Senate in order to break democracy. What's wrong with democracy? It gives the average person a voice. They don't want the average person to have the voice. They want all of you to go around kissing the rings of all the rich people. And I think we should go around and cut their fingers off and steal their rings. I think that's what's going to happen. Democrats want tariff refunds. That's not going to happen. That by the time that money gets out there, it won't mean anything. It won't be worth anything. They said Trump's tariffs were illegal, so he put a 15% tariff on everything. Because he's stealing that money. He's not using it for anything. He's stealing money from the government, and he has to have ways of replacing what he's stealing. You know, how's he paying for all his little gold stuff that he's building? You know, the ballroom, the arch, and all the other stuff that he wants to do. Rename this, rename that. You know? And yes, Trump can pardon himself and everyone else at the end of his term. That won't help them, though. See, this is just, Trump's just a petty little man. You know, that is pissed off at the world. He's just a petty little man. Nobody understands that. Nobody really cares. And he is. He's just a petty, petty little man. Kash Patel was shown in a rocket cut loose in a celebration after the Olympics. Hockey team won. He's an alcoholic. And he bets. He's a bettor, so, you know. Oh, I should say gambler. Well, I don't know. You say gambler covers a lot of things. He bets because he likes to go to sporting events. He travels all over on a private jet. Him and a bimbo that he's dating. And that bimbo is going to cost him a lot of money someday. He better hope he doesn't lose his job. Big storm in the Northeast, schools closed, roads closed, New York is closed. And I think one of the worst storms we ever had was around the 8th of March or something like that in the 1800s. It's probably one of the worst blizzards we ever had. This is the February and March are when winter really hits the Northeast. You know, you talk about it, but it doesn't, you know, they don't remember a lot of it. I'm looking, then I can't really see anything that, you know, makes sense that we should talk about. This guy says, I study violence. There's a term for this kind of ice withdrawal playing out in Minnesota. Yeah, they're just being scumbags. That's what they are. You know, It's a good. I'm just happy I'm not up there right now because I would be in jail or dead. Jail would bother me. Death wouldn't bother me that much. But, you know. I just don't think this is what they're doing is right or legal or moral or anything like that. They're a bunch of immoral scumbags. But their leader is the same. Is just as bad. He's an immoral scumbag. So what can you expect from the people that he's put in charge of enforcing his programs? You know, I mean, he's such a scumbag now. DOJ swiftly fires the U.S. Department of Justice again swiftly fires a U.S. attorney chosen to replace Trump loyalists. They've been trying to. They couldn't fire him, and then he's back in again. They just fired him again. You know. Justice is no longer justice. Justice is partisan. And partisan is not a good idea. You know? What's Kristi Noem got problems with now? Oh my, it's something to do with the Coast Guard. Bipartisan group of lawmakers have called for her to be fired. That's Kristi Noem. And sees details surrounding Noem's work, highlighting the constant chaos that exists in the department she's struggling to lead. Just been independently verified by MS Now, or has not been verified. Noted that within the Department of Homeland Security, Noem and her top Lewandowski frequently berate senior-level staff, give polygraph to employees they don't trust, and have fired employees. In one incident, Lewandowski fired a Coast Guard pilot after Noem's blanket was left behind on a plane, according to people. With this in mind, the cabinet secretary clearly didn't need another damage ring, but she was confronted with one earlier this week when NBC News cited 4 sources reported Noem's increasingly strained relationship with the U.S. Coast Guard officials. According to the report, which has not been verified, to shift Coast Guard reserves to what? A rescue mission to find a missing service member. Oh, because it was supposed to fly detained migrants from California to Texas, was among the aircraft over the Pacific looking for the mission. She intervened, according to the now U.S. officials. Pull the plane out of the search. Guy was never found. They don't like her. Oh well, listen, what can I tell you? That should be it for me, really. So you can check this one out, all right? And I'm trying to get back. If I get some sleep, I'll be better. I promise. Nah, screw it. Look who's sleeping more than me, huh? She hasn't moved. Sometimes she falls asleep and I have to put my hand on her to feel her heart because I'm not sure she's alive. She sleeps. When she sleeps good. And she's like me. She's very difficult to wake up, you know? All right, so that's it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So find that subscribe button and hit it, you know? Don't be shy. All right. All it really does, basically good for is that it allows you to know when I'm on air, what videos I've got posted and things like that. When I go live or stuff like that. That's all. It's a simple little one-line sentence, and that's it. All right. Take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow.